Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I am coming at you today with a relationship status, what to do update. I'm just keeping things open to my subscribers and just people that I guess this video would be called Is it okay to stay friends with your exes when you're in a relationship? Um it There's a whole mess of scenarios that I'm going to try to organize like a symphony here, trying to hit each one. Obviously, when you're in a relationship, each relationship is different. Some people that you just met randomly on the fly, some people you have known for years and you just started dating one day and blossomed into a relationship. Now, if you just go flat off the cuff, just flat off of, just as a guy saying, like, hey, you know what? I'm with this girl and I'm not comfortable with her being with exes in a friendly manner. So I'm just going to lay the law down and say, like, hey, don't be friends with your exes. No hanging out with them. Like, every single feminist wave person is going to come out and be like, you cannot tell your woman what to, like, that. You cannot tell any woman what to do with their body, who to spend their time with, not like misogynistic, like whatever. And to their credit, they're right. In a sense, I don't think anyone has the right to tell you what you can and can't do with your, especially if they're your friends. Like, if not every relationship that goes bad, just because you're not dating anymore doesn't mean you can't be friends. My friend Erica is one of my best friends in life. I love her. She's like family at this point. And if now also, with that being said, in that same breath, I'll say you really need to take a look at what your actions are doing to your partner. Now, are you going out of your way to hang out with your ex to get back at your partner, or are you just saying, like, hey, no, this is just something that we do. Like, we're friends and we go out for drinks once in a while, or we go out to, let's say they're video games, we go to arcades once in a while, or they're like baseball, we go out to baseball games, whatever it is, or it's sparring, it could be in the martial arts, whatever it is. My scenario, I met this girl 10 years ago, or something like that, on like a Ron Paul fan page. And, we had dated and we broke up, but we remained like best of friends. We go to Comic-Con each year together, multiple vacations each year together, and I haven't seen her all year. And for my birthday party this year, I had been planning this for, it's going to be my 30th birthday party. So I've been planning this for months now. We decided, which, she normally does for Comic Cons or vacations where she just comes to stay with me. Yeah, come over, take a bus over, whatever. And in from out of town, I'll put you up, stay in my room, and, I'll be on the couch, whatever. And then, we do activities during the day. We hang out, drink a night, and then, she goes to bed in that room. I go to bed on the couch, and then, that's just how it's always been. And sometimes sleep in the same bed if, again, nothing sexual. Then a month in October, I ask out the girl that I ask out, and in last week, a week from today, last week on Veterans Day, we made it official that me and the girl that I asked out were boyfriend and girlfriend. And I told her about this party. Like, yeah, come to my party. It's great. I'm telling her about all these details. The other day, and then last night I say, oh, by the way, I'm just just being open, just being honest that one of my exes is coming into town, and this is what usually happens. We'll get probably coming for a week. And I haven't seen her all year, and then it's like, okay, she's an ex of mine. I'm just being open and honest, being clear. And she's like, oh, that's. And I was like, yeah, okay, I know how that sounds. And again, the place that I have is not my own place. You guys have seen my room. I rent a room in someone else's house, and that someone else might not be comfortable. My landlord might not be comfortable with her staying there for a whole week. Understandable. Okay, might be like I'm freeloading or whatever. So, at some point, maybe we'll get a hotel, which also sounds even worse. But I mean, like, what we're gonna say. Now, for my party, she'd be coming in on a Thursday night, maybe Friday morning, and my party would be on a Saturday. So because of everything that's going on with COVID and stuff, she's actually only staying for 4 days. Fine. I said, okay, but we're all gonna and I guess I kind of skirted over this detail when I first told my girlfriend about my party. I was saying, okay, but I said last night. She's like, "What's the plan for your party?" I was like, "Oh, the plan for a party is, we're all gonna we're all going to get drunk and do some stuff, and then we're going to go out to this venue that I got, and open bar, get a drink, get food, and then afterwards, a bunch of us go into a hotel." And she's like, "Am I invited?" It's like, "Yeah, yeah, come with us. Yeah, come with us." And then she's like, "Well, I don't know how I feel." Like, she's my girlfriend, of course she's invited. And then I was like, she said, I feel like an outsider just by the way you said that. Oh, why don't you come with us? As if she was the outsider. And okay, fair point. I phrased that wrong. I don't know if, again, she said she felt uneasy with an ex coming with me. And the ex that I have coming is one of my best friends. And she didn't say I couldn't hang out with her. She didn't say that I couldn't do this. She didn't give me an ultimatum or anything. But she did say that I don't feel comfortable with it. And if your significant other says they don't feel comfortable with something, again, depending on what it is, you got to make a decision there. Like, okay, I'm not forcing my girlfriend to do something that she's not comfortable with. She's uncomfortable with me doing something. And it's like, okay, well, fair enough. That's how you feel. And she was open and she communicated how she felt, which is good. And she said, okay, thank you for being honest. Like, yeah, I'm not going to hide this. And that's, again, communication is key in a relationship. And if you don't communicate, it's just, secrets get out. Like, it's just bad. So I don't know how to actually, what the right answer with this is, again, you can't really tell people what to do and what not to do. But again, if your significant other says what you're doing is making them uncomfortable, most times you should not do what it is that you're doing. But does that mean, again, she's not trying to be controlling. She's not saying she didn't say hey, if you do this, then we're done. She didn't say that. She just said she felt uneasy. She had to digest it. Now, some people might just say no, we're done. And to those people, that's listen, why? I'm not. If the roles were reversed, and she said, "Hey, listen, I have an ex-boyfriend of mine. We're friends now. Haven't had feelings for each other in years, but we're really good friends, and I love him like a brother, but I do. And he's in from out of town. He's staying with me for a couple weeks." I'm like, "Oh, so could we is that your time? Can we not hang out for a couple weeks? How's this work?" You either trust your partner or you don't. And I would choose to trust my partner. And in that time, would I be a little uneasy about it if I see let's say this tall, perfect hairline, perfect teeth, Italian muscular guy that's cut up that used to be intimate with my girlfriend staying there? No, I wouldn't be the most. I would be like, oh man, what is she doing with me? But I wouldn't tell her not to. I'd be like, hey, no, it's fine. You had your life before me, and you shouldn't stop living your life just because I'm in it now. Continue to do what you're doing, as long as you're not hurting anyone or you're not, you're hurting yourself. And again, it'd be different if, we had known each other for a long time, but we hadn't. I mean, we did actually work at each other years ago. But it was just very, very low. It was low key. It was acquaintances mostly. So, in my defense, I've lived a very, very full life so far, and have a bunch of friends. I go to Europe every year with my good friend Susan Thompson. I served in the military with her, and we go to. Well, I went to Germany to party with our other military buddies. Went to Austria to visit my friend Lilith. My friend Lilith gave us a place to stay. Every time I go to Austria, I don't have to pay for a hotel. Lilith lets me stay with her. And it's great. And I'm just worried about, I have friends, I want to put them up. I want to spend time with them. And are you not supposed to spend time with your friends just because they're the opposite sex? I don't know. Again, I don't know the answers to these. This is just I'm just talking out loud, doing long form discussions. Um, the best option I think would probably be like, okay, listen, you're uncomfortable, which I understand, and I'm validating your feelings. I think the best course of action, because I don't want to tell my friend, hey, you can't come. I don't want to. I think the best course of action is like, I'll put my friend up in a hotel, and then whenever we're doing activities, such as party planning or breakfast or whatever, I'll go and pick her up with my girlfriend there if she's available. Again, girlfriend works, she's a veterinarian. And I would say, like, okay, come with us. Have her meet my other friends. And so this way she's comfortable. Again, guys, this is just something that I am kind of walking through, suggestions. I'll let you know how it goes, but it's a form of therapy for me, I guess. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you all later. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Bye.